Hey everyone, this is a video about M15 spoilers. I have no idea what's going on. I guess we'll start with Phyrexian Revoke Er. This is a much needed reprint in a standard that is about to have 20 different planeswalkers running around. Even if it's just for a few months, I'm sure the Revoker will see sideboard play for the next 2 years. Most people are going to see this as a worse pithing needle since it can be removed by both artifact and creature hate. What you might forget is that the Revoker turns off mana abilities and the needle doesn't. Sure, this may not seem like such a big deal, but laying down a Revoker on turn 2 against an Elvish Mystic is a lot more effective than you think. Revoker was useful the first time it was in Standard. It'll be useful again here. Hushwing Gryff is 2 colorless and 1 white for a 2/1 flash flying Hippogriff. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Okay, let me prepare for this really quick. Okay. Come one, come all, to the greatest show on earth. Come see this amazing potable torpor orb because the archetype totally needed the help. Not only that, but ha to your Eidolon of Blossoms because no one wants to deal with that crap. This card will be around for a while. If you don't like it, that's too bad. Get used to seeing it. We're entering a new age. Also, this is pretty much where we get on the crazy train, so prepare your butts. Preeminent Captain is a 3-mana 2/2 Kithkin. Kithkin? Sorry. Right. Okay. It's a 2/2 Kithkin soldier with first strike. Whenever it attacks, you may put a soldier creature card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. What? Okay, this is a staple in Standard. Aggressive white decks get to have fun with this guy for a year. Even if he didn't have support in Standard right now, which he does, he'll get it in cons. If there's anything I've learned from core sets, it's that they love to tease what's coming in the next block. So we can count on seeing some soldiers. And if Kithkins come back, it's like Lorwyn all over again. I can't feel my extremities. Somebody hold me, I feel sick. Oh, what? Jace, the Living Guildpact, is 2 colorless and 2 blue for a 4-mana planeswalker. His +1 lets you look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your graveyard. His -3 lets you return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. I don't even want to finish reading this. His ultimate is -8 to have each player shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library, then you draw 7 cards. His +1 is better than you think, especially in games that go long. Lands become dead cards, and even if you see 2 cards that aren't lands, chances are there's a clear choice to be made. It's basic deck filtering. His second ability is why I should invest in some adult diapers. Return another target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Not another creature, a permanent. Planeswalker you don't like? See ya. Enchantment talking bad about your mama? Adios. This ability on a permanent is outrageously powerful. I won't even get into the fact that his ultimate is cruel beyond reason and it only takes 3 turns to make it active. Taking all this into account, plus the fact that he's 4 mana and starts at 5 loyalty makes him pretty decent. The high loyalty is definitely what's winning me over. I'll come right out and say it. He's not Jace Architect of Thought, but don't listen to the haters. He isn't unplayable. Try to take a step back and be objective. I know that's hard because we're pretty spoiled with the Jaces we've gotten before, but this one provides a different function. It fills a different role. This Jace isn't meant to combat the super aggressive decks. It's important to recognize that distinction, but overall, I'll be missing the Architect of Thought. Oh look, it's a normal card. Stoke the Flames is 2 colorless and 2 red for an instant with Convoke. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player. So we're looking at Lightning Blast with the ability to reduce the cost. A few nice things. 1, it gets around Eidolon of the Great Revel. It's a big plus there as far as I'm concerned. 2, this will go really well with Young Pyromancer for a couple of months in Standard. Past that, I have no idea what its role in Standard will be. It'll depend on what cons brings us. As it stands now, it's a good card in Limited and definitely usable in Constructed. Well, I guess this ends that vacation. Back on board the Midnight Express to psychotic world that's M15. Life's Legacy is 1 colorless and 1 green for a sorcery. As an additional cost to cast Life's Legacy, sacrifice a creature. Draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Come on, you just printed a Judge foil of greater good. I don't care if the legacy is a sorcery. I don't. It's 2 mana, the creature you sacrifice can't be killed in response because it's part of the cost, and there's no downside to the ability. If it was an instant, it'd be too good. You don't discard cards, it isn't 4 mana, Momentous Fall and Greater Good are both powerful cards in their own right, but Life's Legacy is stupid cheap, and that's way more important than people think. Commander staple for the rest of existence. Probably standard playable as long as green-red monsters or something like it continues to exist. This set is ridiculous. What is happening? Oh, seriously? Are you joking? Why are they printing Urborg? Are we even on Dominaria? Zendikar, Dominaria, Innistrad, I feel like we've stumbled upon some alternate universe where core sets are just different versions of Time Spiral and they bring back whatever they want and no one cares because it's whatever. I'm actually going crazy. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, meet the Manosaurus community. Manosaurus community, meet the tomb. He's $30 and in every single black commander deck ever assembled. Not only that, but if you look at any format, you'll find a deck that uses Urborg. The card is insanely powerful, and the fact that it was printed in standard is hysterical to me. Mutavault can tap for black now. That's hilarious. Also, the Crypt Gas Dream, right guys? Oh my god. Seriously though, this is a dumb card. It's like a super, super dumb card. Because today isn't the most outrageous day ever in the world ever, we got our dual lands revealed. Any other old school players here? Because I got whiplash from the nostalgia when I saw the enemy colored pain lands are coming back. Oh, you've never heard of them? That's okay, they haven't been printed in 7 years. Here they are in all their glory, each of the enemy colored lands tapping for 1 colorless or tapping for one of their respective colors and dealing 1 damage to you. You'll notice there are only 5 lands here, not the full cycle. Here's why they were printed. Wizards wanted to make sure that aggressive strategies had enough help in the land department. Temples that come into play tapped aren't exactly their best friends. They needed a way to replace shock lands without hurting aggressive decks any further. This was a great way to do it. It makes perfect sense. Anyways, I need to know how you guys feel and what you're thinking. A lot is going on with this set. Let's talk about it. Share your feelings. As always, subscribe below for the latest and most reliable M15 spoiler information you could ever need. This is the Manosaurus, I'm Wedge. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.